Yes, good morning and welcome to the newspaper report this morning. I'm Christian Chico. Let's take a look at some of the national dailies. Today, the 3rd of June 2023, we have the This Day newspaper. We have the main headline: Subsidy removal, NLC declares war, begins nationwide strike on Wednesday. As TUC, the Trade Union Congress, opts for further dialogue with federal government. Above the masthead, we have Gbajabiamila steps in as Chief of Staff, Akume as SGF, and also NCAA denies Nigeria Air approval for phase 2 of AOC certification. Below the masthead, EFCC grills ex-minister Pauline Talin over alleged 2 billion naira fraud. And Tinubu says we will review minimum wage to reflect current realities. Below the paper, we have Senate presidency: Tinubu's fresh intervention may alter zoning. Over to the Punch, the Saturday Punch newspaper. Subsidy: federal government considers wage review as Labour begins strike Wednesday. NLC demands reversal of fuel price. TUC meets federal government on Sunday. Give president a chance. Allow deregulation, man tells NLC. Above the masthead, Gbajabiamila resumes as Tinubu's chief of staff June 14th, as president names Akume SGF. Auxiliary declared wanted, 11 pistols recovered in hotel. Below the paper, we have I'm keeping my virginity to inspire other girls. That's Taraba ex-corper. And families of abducted funeral guests wait in vain 3 years after. That's the forgotten 5. And Tiwa Savage says fans, celebs excited as somebody's son finds Tiwa. Ondo inaugurates 10th Assembly today. Lagos, Benue wind down. We have the Saturday Tribune. The main headline: fuel price hike. Transport fares go up nationwide. Commuters groan. NLC fixes strike for Wednesday. Above the masthead, will break cycle of attacks in Plateau. That is Governor Muftwang. And tension in Ondo Assembly over attempt to remove Speaker. Below the paper, we have Tinubu picks Akume as SGF, Gbajabiamila as Chief of Staff, promises to review minimum wage, and tribunal dismisses petition against Makinde's election. Fuel price increase violates Appropriation Act. That is from experts. And court finally sacks Ayu as PDP national chairman. On the Senate presidency, group asks Akpabio not to compare himself with Tinubu. Daily Trust, we have the main headline: the fuel subsidy, Labour begins nationwide strike Wednesday. We review minimum wage, Tinubu says, and APC governors back removal, flay marketers over price hike. Below the masthead, court upholds Ayu's removal as PDP national chairman, and articles with witnesses in the court says INEC didn't transmit results from polling units. Tinubu names Gbajabiamila Chief of Staff, Akume SGF. We have Nigeria loses 965 soldiers, policemen to Boko Haram, IPOB in 2 years. And below the paper, inside Daura before after Buhari's presidency. AU silencing the guns after a decade. That is a feature on the Daily Trust. Over to the Vanguard newspaper, we have the Saturday Vanguard. Subsidy removal, NLC plans nationwide action. Tinubu says we'll review minimum wage, manage inherited liabilities as marketers set for another fuel price hike. Above the masthead, Tinubu appoints Akume SGF, Gbajabiamila Chief of Staff, Gbaja to quit as lawmaker before resumption on June 14th. And when President Macron's presidential jet landed in Ilorin, that's a feature story. Iboriwike Makinde in Villa to support Tinubu, and Presidential Tribunal Obi tenders 136 exhibits from Lagos, Edo, 4 other states as court adjourns further hearing till Monday. And Nigerians are saying Buhari's mistakes Tinubu must avoid, advising the president. Let's move over to the Saturday Independent. We have the main headline: no excuse for non-performance. Economists, activists, others warn new governors, say they should attract investors, reduce cost of governance and workforce. This from a market leader. Above the masthead, we have Bode George denies seeking appointment in Tinubu's government as Ondo Assembly's Speaker denies dropping resignation letter, escapes impeachment at valedictory sitting. We also have NLC begins mobilization for nationwide strike Wednesday. And Tinubu hints on review of national minimum wage, says improved livelihood top priority of his government, appoints Gbajabiamila COS and Akume SGF Hadejia deputy COS. First, subsidy removal, Iboriwike Makinde rally support for Tinubu, and why we objected to tendering our documents in court, that is INEC. Over to the Nation newspaper, we have the Saturday Nation. Subsidy, APC governors back federal government as NLC threatens strike. TUC defers action, present demands to government on Sunday. Why we won't fix petrol prices again by agency. Federal government scraps Petroleum Equalization Fund, National Transport Allowance. Above the masthead, Tinubu appoints Akume SGF, Gbajabiamila Chief of Staff, Hadejia is Deputy Chief of Staff. We didn't witness all cases of electoral infraction. Atiku PDP's witnesses tell tribunal. We have below the paper, minimum wage must reflect reality, says Tinubu. With that, we've come to the end of the newspaper review this morning. I'm Christian Chuku. For more notifications, you can subscribe to this channel, News Post TV. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.